Hi, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to thanks to our honorable professor for creating this kind of platform. And today I'm going to present for our individual assignment one, and the content of the presentation is like a Zoom video communication flash in the pandemic or enduring success. Myself, I'm Naim Hussain, and I'm going to present. So first of all, before we start, I'd like to share the case summary. So in 2019, we know the world adopted the social distancing due to minimize the spreading of COVID-19. And on that time, most of the company are doing remote working. And on that time, Zoom is the most downloaded app and which a high stock price and in the video in the video conferencing industry. And on that time, every video conferencing industry face intense competition amongst like a WebEx, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Skypes, and Zoom as well. So their main target was the business user, because like they are the biggest revenue driver for on that time. And their only concern is all about like a poor audio and video quality, meeting setup, affordability, and the big challenge for the was the big challenge for the business users. So on that time, Zoom was planning to continuously upgrade its product to be more responsible for their business customer or their or individual consumer as well. So on that time, many business relies on remote working until 2021, and on that time they basically choose Zoom for the easy use of installation, better security, and high reliability. On that particular year, the number of corporate customer for Zoom had grown almost 136%. Business customer more than 10 employees has been gone up to 485%, and the customer with 10 and fewer employees has been grown up 700%. So on that particular time, as all the educational institution and health institution and business institution like a plan to do their work and daily operation from home, on that time Zoom added special features for health and educational institutions. And they also like offer 45 minutes free conversation between one-to-one free conversation. And by April, Zoom was the leader. By April in 2020, Zoom was the leader of video conferencing market with 300 million daily participants, where Microsoft Teams has 200 millions and Google Meet has 100 millions. So let's talk about the Zoom. Zoom has been founded by Eric Ian, and the first 3 years they actually like a plan to like make it perfect, and that's why they are not like plan to assign a product manager until 2016. And in 2019, Zoom has been reported they need to do 300 improvements on that time. And in April 2019, they collaborate with Poly and Net Company Insurance Limited, so that they can like make their product more perfect. And in December 2019, their revenue gone up like 80% up since its initial public offering, and it is the amount is like 18.8 million. And in 2020 they have faced several threats. Zoom has been sued for like sharing information with third parties. Another issues is Zoom bombing and service outage. These are the threats they actually face in 2020. And by December 2020, Zoom launched their 4 main products. It's a Zoom meeting where I'm talking right now, and the Zoom Webinar, Zoom Room, and in 2020 they noted they are the market leader, as I mentioned before, and they had 3 million participants per day. So after analyzing this case study, we have to solve like did the did Zoom have competitive advantage in 2020? And yeah, in my opinion, yes, they have a competitive advantage because of like their product development, and they actually like only focus on to ensure the customer satisfaction, and their competitive advantage is ease of use, responsive to customer, quick download, and only few clicks to start, and cost effectiveness, higher reliability, and better security. And the second question is like, is there any threat Zoom has been faced in 2020? So in my opinion, after analyzing the case, there has been the most three biggest threat that has been faced in 2020 is sharing data without user consents, and that's why like the user of Zoom should file a suit against them and the Zoom bombing, where like uninvited participant can trespass in the trespassed in the original meeting, and the service outrages basically there due to their excessive demands in like Europe and America. And for these threats in 2020, many of the institutions boycott Zoom just because of their security concern. So this is for those kind of threats. Zoom has taken few initiatives, which I'm mentioning, which I will mention right now. So the thing is, the initiative that have been taken for sharing data without user consent, they install end-to-end encryption and partner with CrowdStrike for better security, and Zoom bombing, creating virtual waiting room where like any participant before joining the meeting have to wait in the waiting room, and a meeting host can bet each participant if they feel like is not like actual participant of the meeting. And for the service outage, they actually like opening new data center in Singapore, and they are also partner with US-based Oracle cloud infrastructure, so that they can operate their like apps like effectively, and they are planning to achieve 50% redundant capacity for excessive demand. As we know, like due to remote working, the demand of like a video conferencing apps is like going higher day by day, and they also planning to keep the latency time 0.15 seconds, which so that like the participant and the host can feel the conversation is more natural and without slack time. So according to their initiative, if I will play a role as a Zoom leader, so I will go for like a two-factor authentication for like a better security, and like where everybody have their password before entering the before using the meeting, and like automatic update for new features. So basically like Zoom is like planning to like develop, upgrade their product continuously, and they're doing right now they have like a Zoom 5.0x version. So I think these two initiatives they can adopt, and according to Nick Chong, their main focus is like all about is like ensuring the customer fulfilling the customer needs. So I think these two things can be add more value to customer to achieve their customer needs. And in question 3, how as Zoom is like their growth is like blooming in like 2019, so everybody was like questioning about the Zoom's growth. So what initiative they can do for like to keep their growth? So keep their growth. So it's like a resource and capability should be rare and valuable, so that nobody can imitate it, and like and the and it should be like hard for like any company to launch similar product in the in the market, so that they will gain the sustainable advantage for the long term. And strategic reasons for sustainability, research has been found that 77% of remote workers feel they are more productive when they're working from home, and 85% of managers believe that like working from home will become a new norm. So Zoom should to continue their business. Zoom should not focus what people are saying about their growth. Basically, remote working market, remote working trend is going to increase day by day. So it's like their product should be valuable. They should make their product so fast and easy to use, and so that user can feel that this product has effectiveness. And another thing, another strategic resource they should adopt, it's to make their product rare. Basically, it's all about it's make it unique and uncommon and difficult to imitate. So basically they can use a pattern, right? So that nobody can use their features what actually they are developing, or they will innovate for their product development. And difficult to substitute means it's hard for imitate for any new company. So thank you. That's all. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And here is the references I have been used to make this, to analyze the case study and make this presentation and report.